Okay, picture this. You just bought something new. You get to the register, and the cashier hits you with that question. Want to add an extended warranty for just a little more? It sounds like a smart move, right? Like you're buying peace of mind. But are you really? Well, today, we're going to break down that all-too-common warranty trap, and we're doing it using the lyrics of a song that absolutely nails the whole experience.
And this line, right at the top, it just perfectly captures the hook, the whole seductive promise. See, they're not just selling protection for a product, they're selling an emotion, peace of mind. It's this intangible thing that in that moment feels absolutely essential.
So first up, the promise of protection. This is all about that initial feeling of security they sell you right there at the counter.
And boom, just like that, you get this brutal contrast. The promise to sleep easy is completely shattered by the harsh reality of sleeping on the floor. The warranty was supposed to prevent this exact scenario from ever happening. This is that critical moment of signing. You feel so responsible, like you've made this really wise choice. The song calls it a false sense of grace, and that's a perfect way to describe it, isn't it? That temporary confidence that you've somehow outsmarted fate.
All right, so next up we get to the fine print trap. And that feeling of grace you had, that evaporates the second you actually need to use the warranty, because this is where the trap snaps shut.
I mean, this line just nails that feeling, right? It's not just a few tricky sentences. It's a flood of jargon. You're suddenly drowning in legalese that feels like it was intentionally designed to confuse you, not to help you.
And here it is. This is the weapon they use, the exclusion clause. It's the ultimate gotcha, hidden away in all that fine print. This is the legal tool that they use to systematically dismantle all those big promises they made back at the sales counter. And this just lays out the disconnect so perfectly. On the left, you've got the simple, easy sales pitch. And on the right, the contractual reality. Vague terms like wear and tear suddenly become these catch-all excuses to deny pretty much any claim on your brand new lemon.
So you're thinking, okay, I still think I have a case. Well, good luck, because now you get to enter the customer service maze. And the song just lays out this cycle that is, it's maddeningly familiar, isn't it? You make the call, full of hope. Then comes the endless transferring, just getting passed around from person to person until you want to give up. And then finally, you're just out of luck.
And this specific detail, this is what makes the rejection feel so personal and so dismissive. You have a tangible, real problem, a fan that quit turning, and it's met with this completely intangible response: they just turned away. The company just becomes a solid wall of indifference.
Which, of course, brings us to the emotional heart of this whole thing, the painful realization.
And there it is. The chorus just drops the bomb. The simple, devastating truth that completely contradicts that original promise. The entire feeling of betrayal is summed up right here in this one blunt line. This line right here, it just perfectly captures the whole paradox. How can you even call something a warranty if its main purpose is to find ways to not warranty anything? It's a product that literally cancels out its own name. It's wild.
Wow, what a perfect metaphor, right? The golden ring is the official-looking paperwork, the professional sales pitch, the whole shebang. But what's inside? Just smoke. It's a beautifully packaged illusion with absolutely nothing of substance.
And the song isn't done. It doubles down on this whole idea by calling the warranty snake oil dressed up like a plan. This connects the modern warranty trap to a long, long history of deceptive sales practices. It frames it not as some simple misunderstanding, but as an age-old con.
But look, the story doesn't just end in despair. We finally get to section 5, a lesson learned.
So here, in the bridge, you can feel the shift. The confusion is totally gone, and it's been replaced by this cold, hard clarity. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't a mistake. The singer now sees it for exactly what it was, a scam. In this line, it just cuts right to the cold, hard economic truth of it all. This system is designed for one single outcome: the company gets paid. Your disappointment, your broken product, your broken dreams, none of that affects their bottom line one bit. For them, the transaction is complete.
And this is the big finish, the resolution. This is the moment of empowerment. The cycle is finally broken. The person isn't a victim anymore, but an informed consumer who can see the trap coming a mile away and confidently press decline. So, the song leaves us with this final question, one for you to think about.
The next time you're offered that little bit of extra protection, it's worth pausing to consider the real price of that promise, and whether the peace of mind you're buying is the real deal or if it's just smoke.